Cashton, Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions, along with Scott Peterson and Nick Butzler. Well, we got the whole crew here tonight, and we're looking forward to just one super ball game. And Scott, welcome back after not being able to make it last week. Glad to have you here. And boy, what a game we got coming up, huh?
This is the biggest rivalry in the southwest corner of Wisconsin, I think, isn't it?
Probably pretty much.
You know, this dates back to back into 1980s, late 70s.
Wow. Isn't that something? That, and it's remarkable with that. Of course, you guys have been able to play, games like this. And, Nick, last week you and I were doing this game last week, and it wound up 40-12. The Eagles finally started running away with that game.
Yeah, it was two different. The last 2 weeks been kind of mirrored each other. Some couple of teams that passed a lot, and the Eagles made some better adjustments as the game went on. And and obviously it showed in the second halves where they've held their opponents out of the end zone for 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, excellent job that way. And tonight, Scott, we go back to that game number one in the regular season. That was just a super ball game, and it took a final drive by the Eagles to sneak that game away.
Yeah, I think Ethan Klinkner scored with a minute left in the game, and it was, an 8 or 9 minute drive?
Right.
It was an impressive drive.
Yeah.
Chewed up almost all of the fourth quarter, and to go up 14-10 and end up winning it. So
to do something like that, that's quite remarkable, when you think about it. So, well, let's take a look here. We're going to start this game rolling with Scott. We're going to have you take quarter number one. I'll chip in, and so will Nick with some color commentary, and then Nick will take quarter two. I'll snag three, and you guys can take care of quarter four. So with that, let's turn the mic over to Scott Peterson.
So Connor Wilkinson set the kick off here. I believe Cashton won the toss and elected to defer. Wow! What a throw or what a tackle there by 44. You could see him running down the field. And he just knifed between the blockers and
Rayton on the tackle.
Yes. Who is 44, Nick? Nick, who is 44?
That is, I do believe that's 44 for Cashton is Tradon Rader. To get his name right,
okay.
Yeah. So Tradon Rader.
Wow, I saw him out of the corner of my eye, and it was just a beeline that he was headed for. Brett Butzler in on the tackle with Ethan Schmitz there. Holds holds Bangor to maybe no gain, half-yard loss. So it'd be nice, right? Cashton defers, kicks off, and it'd be nice if we could force a 3-and-out here right away, right, Nick?
Yeah, they've been doing that all year. Let the defense.
Don't you think that's that has to be one of those little plays, right? You can do that,
yep.
Psych you up.
Yeah, and that's been their strong point.
Going to bring up, 3rd and 6 here after about a 4-yard gain.
That was a nice tackle by Hemmerschbach right there.
Yeah, Brady Hemmerschbach. You're kind of covering yourself, Nick, when you say Hemmerschbach. There's 3 of them out there on defense, so.
You can't go wrong.
No. All right, big 3rd down play here. Hand off to the outside. Nice tackle by Brett Hemmerschbach. Wow, he's from the linebacker position, knifes through.
Peterson on the carry for Bangor.
He did. He snuck in behind a would-be blocker and got to those ankles right away.
Yes.
So the, deferring to the second half paid off for the Eagles here, assuming Bangor punts.
So we have number 15, Noel Hemmerschbach, and then to the near sideline, 81, Connor Butzler, set to receive the punt. Good punt. Oh.
Uh-oh.
He slipped, but he was able to get the ball and get about 5 yards on the return, brings it out to the 26-yard line of Cashton. That was Noah Hammerspach on the return.
That was really an excellent job by him, fellas, because if that ball keeps bouncing, it might have gone another, 10 yards the wrong way, so to speak.
Yeah, and then you're all of a sudden starting the drive at the 15 or the 10-yard line. So,
and a good spot here now. You find him placed on the 26.
So Brady Hammerspach at quarterback, Ethan Klinkner at fullback, and hand off to Brett Hammerspach. Gain of about a yard.
Yeah, somebody did a really nice job of staying down low. Kind of caught him in the shoulder pads, it looked like, or with the shoulder pads. Tripping him up over the top.
So here we go with 2nd and 9. There we go. Nice run by Brett Hammerspach, huh?
As you can tell with the Eagle fans, man, making some noise over there, huh?
Yes. We have a good crowd here tonight, don't we, Nick? We can see the Cashton sideline. That's full. The end zone to our left, a standing room down there. So,
Nick, that run right there kind of reminded me of some of the runs last week. He had his hand on the back of his blocker and, which way am I going to go?
Always a nice feeling as a runner to have that guy ahead of you.
And off to Ethan Klinkner up the middle.
More nice yardage.
He just runs like a bull, doesn't he?
He runs mad, don't he?
He does. And he's got the short stature, too.
Yeah.
That
for that position, just to sneak through the line.
Yeah. Linebacking crew had to make the stop there for the Cardinals.
So here we go with 2nd and 4. Tried the little counter there with Klinkner, but somebody for Bangor snuck through that line there.
I was trying to catch the number, and I'm not sure if it was 65 that got in there. If it was, that was, let's take a look if I have that number on the board. It's Lucas Reed. That might have been the culprit.
Yeah, he's the offensive lineman of the year in the conference.
Oh, he is? Okay.
Yep.
Well, I think we'll give him credit then. Big 3rd down and 4 here early for the Eagles.
That was a
First down.
Nice cut.
Yes. Well, the main thing is we got the chains moving here. First down at the Bangor 36-yard line.
He made that little cut back to the inside to the right, and that sprung him for another couple of yards.
Mm-hmm.
Good blocking on this left side by Chase Olson and Jack Schreier.
We probably haven't said enough about them. Even last week, Nick, they did such a great job offensively.
Whoa, he's running with some
power tonight, isn't he?
Yeah.
Took about 3 Cardinals to bring him down, and Landon Phillips, number 1, and Nolan Michek had to kind of combine their efforts, but boy, again, Hammerspach with a lot of strength.
There's quite a few seniors on this team, and I don't think they want to be denied, do they?
The intensity level's got to be, for the whole game. They got to just maintain this. Great determination so far.
Oh, little miscommunication there.
Yeah, busted play.
Still were able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so.
Well, you think they started here back on their own 26. They're now on the Bangor 24-yard line, so they've made some nice gains.
Mm-hmm. Nick, they've probably gained as much this drive already than they did the whole first half at Bangor, didn't they?
Yeah, I think you're right. It was tough sledding last time they played each other for both teams.
You know, and the rain that night, I think, had played a little factor in, or played a big factor in it. So, gain of about 8 there, 7. Going to bring up second or third and 3 maybe. Oh, maybe third and 4, third and 5.
They keep moving it back.
Yeah, I thought he got farther down the field than that, didn't he?
Yeah, it looked like it.
Should be 2-down territory here for the Eagles.
I agree with you, Nick. Well, it is gonna be a 2-down territory. It's 4th and 3 here.
Big down here for both teams.
It is. Bangor can gain a little momentum back if they can stop Cashton here. All right, let's go, Cashton.
Wow.
Just bowling his way forward, isn't he?
Great job on that guard. And
yeah, Chase Olson again and Jack Schreier.
Yeah.
They found something on that left side.
Yes. He just followed them, and then he split between the two of them, picking up the first down, and they're inside the 10.
A big 4th down and 3.
Yes. So 1st and goal from the 8 for Cashton. The clock is being chewed away here, too. We're at 4:10, 4:12. Right up. Touchdown,
wow.
Ethan Klinkner. Well, this is a totally different start than we had when we were at Bangor, isn't it?
It took it took a lot longer than that to score.
That was just one super drive.
Well, Connor Wilkinson here for the extra point. Ethan Schmitz holding, and Hank Briggan is the center. No good. So I think if you're the Cashton coaches and you wanted to come in to this game with a game plan, I think that it got executed perfectly.
Very well, I do believe so, Scott.
Well, let's take a little break. A nice 74-yard drive here by the Cashton Eagles to pick up the opening score of tonight's ball game. We'll take a little break and take a look at some of those wonderful sponsors helping to bring you tonight's game. Well, back we come there, ready to rock and roll here, fellas.
Connor Wilkinson is set to kick off. Kind of a bouncer down the middle there. Nice return by Bangor, brings it out to their 37-yard line.
Well, now we'll see what the offense for the Cardinals have in mind after dropping behind here by a 6-0 score.
Handoff up the middle. Gain of about 4 yards. 5 yards for number 22 for Bangor.
Horseman,
okay. So I peeked out the press box here, and the Bangor sideline is just packed with people as well. Bangor only being about 15, 20 miles from us. This is
And as many times as they played each other, it's almost like a home game, right?
It is, right, yeah.
You know, that's the thing.
I think for the most part, both teams feel comfortable at either place now, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, this is a fifth game in
3 years.
Yeah. Yep. And that the first year was in the spring, so it's really kind of 2.5 years.
Yeah, good point.
Right.
Well, brings up a long 3rd and 4. Oh, enough to pick up the first down. Horseman running tough.
Well, he had a little spin move right at the very end, and that gave him the extra 1.5 yards.
Yeah, I thought Cashton did a good job of stopping him, but he spun out of it.
Well, I got a feeling they're going to be relying on him heavily tonight with the way the running back go down for Bangor last week. So he is going to have to carry this team, I think, tonight.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for the Bangor kid. You know, he's one of their stars on both offense and defense. Yep, Cashton's offsides.
It almost looked like right in the middle, the helmet was over the ball.
Yes.
Well, that'll give him an easy 5, 1st and 5.
From the Cashton 46-yard line. So Bangor's getting they had a good kickoff return, and now they're getting a little momentum here at the 2:10 mark left in the first quarter. It's been a quick first quarter, hasn't it, guys?
Crazy.
So the quarterback keeper there.
Well, there
Nice.
again, Michek just fouled his blockers.
And he had a convoy out there, didn't he?
That's just a little wrinkle they added last week. You knew it was coming. I'm sure Cashton saw it on film, so they knew they ran it last week.
There's a good stop. Horseman running into a wall there.
And they need to get to around the 25, and they're in field goal range.
Oh, yes, they have that.
Because I've seen him
Good.
practicing, in the pre-games, and was kicking from the 25.
Yeah, okay.
Now that's pretty good for a high school.
Especially D7.
Well, they went back to that quarterback keeper around the corner. Cashton did a lot better job.
It's almost like the weak side made the tackle.
Yeah.
You just got to stand up the lineman.
That's going to bring up 3rd and 7 here. Big play for Cashton. What do you think, Nick? If they get 4th and 2, 4th and 3, do they go for it?
I think they do. I don't think they want to settle for a field goal.
I agree with you. Oh, now they're quarterback keeper the other way. Looks like he's got enough for the first down. Well, they're having very good success with that play, either to the right or to the left.
Yeah, right now it looks like quite the answer.
So they're at the Bangor's at the Cashton 15-yard line with 17 seconds left in the first quarter. Hank Brigham chasing him down from behind. Makes the tackle. Well, that's going to be the end of the first quarter, folks. Cashton leads 6-0.
Well, let's take that break, and we'll be right back with more high school football action.
You want to?
Well, back we come. We're getting things ready for quarter number 2, and it's a 6-0 Cashton Eagle lead. But, boy, that's kind of sitting on the edge of the map right now here, fellas.
Yeah, Bangor putting together a nice drive here. Just got something with that quarterback keeper around the left or the right side. Nice quarterback keeper again for down to the 3-yard line for Bangor.
Well, they're stringing things out just enough, Scott, it looks like.
That ball is placed around the 4. So they got a convoy going out there for Mishek.
Right there.
Fumbled on the Horseman jumps on it.
Okay.
Bring up a 2nd down. Ball placed back to the 5.
Well, that was a nice break for Cashton, wasn't it, Nick?
Yeah, pushed him back a yard. Number 81 come in for Bangor. Loading up on the tight ends.
Oh.
So we got stopped up there by Henry Brigham. Maybe a gain of 1, maybe 2, down to the 3. 3rd down and goal.
Yeah, Henry's trying to stick those shoulder pads in there, make something happen.
Yeah. Those broad shoulders.
Yes.
Eats up some space in there. Jack Schreier at nose tackle. Henry Brigham at the right tackle position. Right. Can't see what's going on. Looks like he's going to be short. Don't see an indication. Yes,
Yeah.
Ball is down at the 1.
That was Horseman again.
4th and goal. You got to assume they're going to go for it here. Eagles trying everything. Been a nice stop for the Eagles so far. Been a great drive for Bangor, but the Eagles all of a sudden stiffened up here at the 5. Quarterback keeper again.
Got touchdown Bangor.
So Mishek with a touchdown, 1-yard scamper.
Well, Cashton's going to have to figure out an answer for that quarterback keeper, aren't they?
Yep. And that makes it 6-6 here, 9:37 remaining in the 2nd. Bangor looking for the lead with an extra point. Everything's down, up, kick is up, and it is good. 7-6 Bangor.
And we'll come back with the next kickoff here in a moment's time. Let's take a look at those sponsors. Thanks again to those sponsors, as we're going to see them throughout the night here. Let's go back to Nick Butzler here with the kickoff.
Crenshaw with a kickoff here for Bangor. Like this one is going to sail out of bounds. So it'll be placed at the 35 for the Eagles. Good field position.
Well, that might have been one of those unforced errors that you can talk about later on.
Yeah, especially with him. He's got such a good leg. He's very capable of kicking it through the end zone.
Yeah. That's a big difference.
I don't know, Nick, were you able to see where the ball actually landed?
Yeah,
I mean,
landed around the 5.
Yeah, right?
So he was close. Yep.
You know, you'd probably like to just shorten that kick up a little or get it a little bit more towards the midfield.
Yeah, he probably had him beat deep. Brett Hemmersbach on the carry again. Gain of 3, maybe 4. Horseman on the tackle.
If you can do those 3 and 4 yard carries, that can wear the defense down, and you just methodically get those first downs. So important drive to answer back here.
Yeah, I agree. Got to keep the pressure on the defenses.
Yep.
High formation for the Eagles here. Brady Hemmersbach under center. Pitch outside. Hemmersbach cuts it up. No gain on the play. Third down and 6.
Just a nice bit of coverage there, Scott, by that defense.
It was.
See what the Eagles dial up here.
That'll be what, a 3rd and 6, Nick?
Yeah, 3rd down and 6. Ball almost at the 40. Going to be a
Cashton is going to do the
quarterback keeper by Hemmersbach. Oh, that was all Brady Hemmersbach. With the lunge, I think he got enough for the first down.
Wow.
What an effort by Brady.
He literally sold himself out on that, didn't he?
Yeah, it's like he knew where he had to go.
Couldn't ask for a better spot right there.
And when you say just enough for a first down, that was it. 8 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. Eagles trailing 7-6. Brett Hemmersbach, a lot of room outside. He cuts it up. Good 10, 12-yard gain all the way down to the 41-yard line.
He just needed a little bit of an opening to make something big happen.
Yeah, Klinkner with a seal on the outside. I think he blocked 2 guys on that one.
Yeah, that's when you come back and you pop him on the shoulder pad and say, thanks a lot.
Yeah. Eagles on the Bangor territory with 7:30 remaining here. High formation again for the Eagles. Klinkner with a carry again, maybe a gain of 2. Down to the 40. 2nd down and 8.
That Klinkner, that's one of those plays where he kind of only gets a couple yards, and then all of a sudden he breaks one long, right?
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. We've seen that a few times.
We have.
2nd down and 8 here. See what the Eagles dial up here on 2nd down. Hemmersbach up the middle again. Nothing this time.
That was Horseman there.
3rd down and 8.
Fellas, you're not going to believe this, but we have 608 viewers going on right now. How about that?
Very impressive.
Thanks to all the folks tuning us in. Really do appreciate that.
So big 3rd down here for the Eagles in Bangor territory. The pitch outside again for the Eagles. Brett Hemmersbach going to be short, gain of maybe 2. So it'll bring up a 4th down. See what the Eagles do here. A long 4th down and 6.
There's a lot of white jerseys over there.
Eagles must see like they think they can do something on these pitches. Cardinals are actually defending it quite well, just stretching it out. Be a 4th down, and they're calling it 5. Quarterback keeper this time, but not enough.
Yeah, he took a pretty good shot right there.
It'll be inside the Bangor 35, but not enough to be 2 yards short.
I think it was Horseman again, guys. I want to say thanks to the Cashton School District of having us do this streaming game tonight here, as they kind of taking care of the bill, so to speak. We do thank Ryan Alderson and Jennifer Butzler. Ryan, of course, the superintendent, and Jenny Butzler, the high school principal, and Jared Hemmerspach, of course, the athletic director. Ooh.
Horseman with a big carry down up there on the
Nice
50.
tackle by the safety there, Connor Butzler.
Touchdown saving tackle there.
Yeah, if he didn't get him, it was all she wrote. That would have been a big gallop.
A gain of 12 on the play. Horseman again. Brady Hemmerspach on the tackle, a gain of 3. Bring up a 2nd down and 7.
Nice job down on the bottom side of that too in there. That was number 50 and Olsen, as you might have mentioned. Getting that clock really moving here. Of course, no passes yet tonight, guys.
And no penalties either.
Just the one we had.
Oh, yeah, just the one.
Out of bounds, yeah. There you
go. Oh, slips.
I think he was down.
Yeah, wasn't he down behind the line of scrimmage?
I would have thought so.
Yeah, they're calling him back.
Yeah,
okay.
So a loss of maybe 2.
Well, Cashton was lined up offsides, or the infraction on them defensively.
Oh yeah.
Yep. And the out of bounds.
And then the out of bounds on the kick. Yeah, so only 2. I tell you what, that's pretty clean when you think about it.
3rd down and 9.
Well, I wonder if we're going to get a pass here from Bangor.
Yep. Enough for the 1st down.
Well, he went out there and he caught Horseman out in the flat. Making the stop was Grando, pushing him out of bounds, but not until that big 1st down.
Ball's just inside the 40.
That would have been a nice stop by Cashton there.
Hand off again to Horseman. Like I said, I think they're just going to rely on him all night.
I agree.
You can just tell the way this game is going, and when you have a running back go down.
Yeah.
Him and the quarterback are going to have a lot of carries.
Defensive switch here right now for Cashton. Coming in the middle there is Lane Kling, number 66.
3:20 remaining. Quarterback keeper again.
That was a nice stop.
Yep, Brady Hemmerspach along with Brett Hemmerspach. Third down again. And again, I think this is a Chase Horseman down for the Cardinals.
Probably. Yeah, I agree with you.
I think that's just a down to give them a break.
So it's 3rd and 7 here? 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6.
Something like that, yeah.
Maybe 5.5.
And they'll probably go for it here on 4th, I would think, because there's only 2.5 minutes remaining if they don't get it. Little pass play again.
Oh, wow.
And wide open. Horseman down to the 10.
Found a seam in there.
You know, and that's what happened in the regular season game against Bangor. They must have completed 5-6 passes that night, didn't they, Nick?
Yep. It looks like you put a spy on one guy tonight.
Yeah.
So that'll make it ball on the 11. Might be enough room for a first down. Not much going on there. Maybe a gain of a 1.
Klinkner in on that one.
Yep, Klinkner on the tackle. Second down and 9. 1:52 remaining. Eagles looking for another stop, a big stop here. Trying to avoid to go down 2 scores here. Shotgun again. Not much there again. Horseman on the carry. .125 remaining, third down and 8. Oh, third down and 8 here. Ball on the 9. I think Bangor is looking to call a timeout here. It'll be around a minute. So that's what they're going to do.
Right about now, they're going to call that timeout.
Yep. So 50 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. 7-6 Bangor.
I guess I would think they would try for a pass here in the end zone, Nick.
Yeah.
And then, rely on that field goal kicker.
Yep.
Who's pretty much Mr. Automatic.
He's got a great leg.
He does.
For
Absolutely.
Sure.
I think he's finally a senior, isn't he?
Yeah.
We've been seeing enough of him over these last few years.
I mean, nobody will be too sad to see him go.
No. I might
He's
even
not in the scenic bluffs.
I think we can go to his graduation party.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Welcome on to the next level.
Well, he probably will.
I'm sure he will. He's got a leg to him, doesn't he, Ken?
That's impressive.
Yeah. Well, here we come the teams back out after the timeout here. Cardinals looking to come up with something here big.
So here we go. Third down and 8. Pass play again. Short hopped it.
Horseman can't believe it. He thought he had it.
No, you could see it from here.
Yeah.
Bounce. So 45 seconds remaining. That's fourth down and 8. They're going to kick a field goal. That'll put them up 10-6 if they make it. Which I don't think you're too sad if you're the Eagles here.
No.
Scott, could I be wrong? Was this 3-0 at half in Bangor?
Yeah,
right?
yep. Bangor kicked the field goal right before halftime, I believe, didn't they?
I think you're right. It's kind of like what's going on here. Yeah, it was 3-0. Yep.
It was good.
That's a great leg.
Yep. Puts them up 10-6, 42 seconds remaining.
Well, let's take a look at those sponsors, and we'll get ready for this next kickoff coming right up. As we get ready for the kickoff, I see that Kropp was out there counting the number of guys, making sure that his teammates had the right number. So, he's got a role to play out there.
Yeah, it's good to see. Still part of the game.
Yep.
So Brett Hemmersbach and Connor Butzler are back to receive the kickoff.
It's in the end zone, so it automatically goes out to the 20.
Not by much, though, huh, Nick?
No, only a couple yards.
A pretty slow roll right at the end there.
Yeah, I know.
That's a live ball for Bangor to jump on, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure you shouldn't have picked it up. You don't have too much to lose. There's only 40 seconds
Right.
remaining. But regardless, it's at the 20-yard line. I think Cash has got all their timeouts left, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll see if they can muster something with 42 seconds. It's going to be a little tough, but.
Well, if you break a big play for a bunch of yards, then you can start thinking about that.
Yep. Get to the 50.
Uh-oh. Well, I think Klinkner got it back.
That was
Wow.
near disaster, huh?
I mean, that's within field goal range for Bangor already.
Oh, yes.
Right.
That was the right play call, I think, because Bangor's expecting pass, so they have 4 backs back.
A loss of 2 or 3 on the play. 23 looks like the Eagles are going to just let the clock run out.
Well, they will get the ball in the second half. They'll take the second half kickoff. Looks like they want to just
Going to
reset,
have to run one play.
Well, that'll do it for the half. Well, let's take a moment and talk about this, guys. Boy, Cashton opened up the drive after stopping Bangor on their first possession of the ball game, opening possession, drove it down the field, 74 yards for a touchdown. But what was impressive with that, Scott, that you saw?
Well, it was just a slow, methodical drive. There weren't any big plays on that drive. They just kind of went down, chewed up the clock, and then ended up scoring and failed on the extra point.
Mm-hmm. And then Nick, Bangor, they just turned it right back, you might say.
Yeah, they I think with that quarterback, and they haven't done that all year. I think they kind of held that kind of till the playoffs. They really didn't need it probably, or maybe it's something they implemented. But that's going to be something the Eagles are going to have to try and stop here in the second half.
Right. Well, we'll see what happens here in the second half. We'll take the break, take a look at those sponsors, and we'll return with more high school football playoff game here, Cashton, Bangor. Back we come here to Cashton High School as the Bangor Cardinals set to kick off. Here's the approach to the second half now underway, and the ball is going to come down to the deep man. This is going to be one of the Hemmerschbachs, I believe. Am I right, guys?
Connor Butzler.
Oh, it's Connor back there. I didn't even see him. How about that? And Connor will get himself back here. They're going to place the ball, well, let's see, somewhere around that
32 or 33.
Yeah, 33 they say on the board, so we'll let it go at that. Say to 33. Again, thanks to all those folks that have been watching out there. We had some really fantastic numbers here on the stream. And again, we appreciate the Cashton School District for helping us out and allowing us to come up here and stream for them. Well, the opening play here in this second half, the Eagles with the carry, and one of the guys slow to get up here. That's down the bottom there for the Cardinals, number 75.
Hemmerschbach, I think, for Bangor.
Hemmerschbach for Bangor.
Yeah.
Whoa.
How does that happen?
Well, there is a connection.
There's got to be, right?
Yeah. I think his dad played here years ago.
Oh, okay. Here is the snap, the second play. It's going to be Hemmerschbach. Going to get a couple yards and then be pushed back here. He got across that 35. Maybe they'll mark it at the 37. We'll wait and see.
Yeah, 3rd down and 6.
A little bit to go here in this opening drive of quarter number 3. Brady Hemmerschbach up under center with that I formation, dropping back. Going to look to throw. The toss. Oh, knocked down, nearly picked off. tried to lob it over the top of 2 defenders, and as it turned out, they nearly came up with it.
Like it'll be punting time for the Eagles.
Yeah. That's a tough break there, Scott.
It is. Not the way Cashton wanted to start this second half, I'm sure.
Edgar Areola was the intended receiver.
Edgar over Boyceville, by the way. I think it was 23-14, if I remember right, at the half, near the half. Here's a handoff. We're going to get it to the man. Oh, brought down quickly.
Nice tackle by Brady Hemmerspot.
He got him right around the shoulder pads and whipped him down.
Made me a little nervous if they might call a horse collar on that.
You know, that's a great point, Scott.
Well, last week they did. They jerseyed them twice, and then they called horse collars.
Yep,
so
that's right.
And I think this one was worse than any of the ones last week, wasn't it?
I agree.
Well, here we go. It's 1st and 10 going the other way now. Bangor with a good snap. They'll turn
Horseman,
handoff.
Nothing going on there.
Yeah, he got back to the line of scrimmage and then was shoved backwards to the 35. We'll see if they keep it at the 36. Looks like they will.
Eagles did a nice job bottling that up there. Lane Kling in the middle.
Guys, it was interesting at the half, both teams, both the coaching staffs in their own respective area got together and started talking before they went to their fellas. I thought that was rather interesting. I hadn't seen that before. They've probably been doing it, but
trying to make some adjustments. Here we got a flag down.
First one here in the second half.
See what the call is. False start on.
All right.
Well, that'll push them back 5.
So that'll bring up a 2nd down and 15.
Clock continuing to run here, as you can see. And, you know, let's talk about that for a second. That first half was so fast. Do you get a chance to really get your feet going and get into a groove with that quick of a half, Scott?
I don't think you do you?
It's really tough. I don't know how many possessions did they have. 3 each team. No, and the beautiful tackle out in the open.
Klinkner on the play.
Got it to Horseman, and the 2 number 22s.
Yep.
Tried each other out, and this time the one in the maroon picked up the win with the tackle.
Bring up a 3rd down and 10.
So this is where we need to stop here, don't we?
It's a bigger. I think it's a bigger down for the Eagles than it is
I
Bangor.
agree with you.
Well, they've had trouble. I mean, unfortunately, I hate to say it this way, but the Cardinals have capitalized on 3rd and 4th down positions.
Yes,
possessions,
they have.
I should say.
Back to pass. He's going to go down.
Oh, big play.
Back inside the 30.
Well, you had 65, 56, and 77 in Brigham. 65 in there. Let's take a look here. That was 56 was Schmitz, right?
Yep. Grayson Schmitz, 65, Jack Schreier, and Henry Braden, 77.
Boy, I tell you what, those 3, that was, let's say, all roads meet to Meshek.
Well, I want to say this is the first 3 and out for Bangor, isn't it?
Yeah, first punt of the game, isn't it?
Yeah.
A lot better job by the Eagles defensively.
A little bit of a high snap, but they got the kick away.
Nice catch by Hemmerspot.
Boy, he had to do a little run on that one. Comes over to the near sideline. He gets rocked out of bounds at the 45.
Good field position for the Eagles.
Yes, that's it. This is a great spot here now for the guys.
Actually, it was a nice job by Noah Hemmerspot catching that ball.
Over his shoulder like that?
And then brought it back 15 yards.
Yes.
You know, if he doesn't get that, that ball rolls down inside the 20.
It does. I agree with you.
So, I mean, that's probably a 30-yard play.
He must have been watching some of those guys in the World Series and how they make catches or something.
It was a pretty beautiful catch, though, wasn't it?
It really was.
Yep.
Well, here we go. The second possession of this second half for the Eagles. Shotgun formation, man in motion, a handoff here. It's going to be to Hemmerspach. He's got a little room.
It was a good little wrinkle. This time they gave it to Hemmerspach instead of Butzler.
Yeah,
on
they
motion.
faked the jet motion or jet sweep.
Well, he pushed his way in for what, 7, 8 yards? And that's a nice one there for Cashton. The Eagles looking to try and get something going. They trail 10-6. You can see the clock moving along in that upper left corner of your screen.
Ball inside the 50 on Bangor territory.
Here's the snap. It's going to be a quarterback keeper trying to get around, and Brady is going to be pushed to the side. Yeah, I don't know if he might have picked up a yard here, so it'll bring up a third and at least a solid 3. We'll set the down ball on the far marker. Far hash, and you can see 3rd and 3. Well, a determined look here. Let's see what comes up here as the I formation is set. Lines are down. Good snap. This can be Klinkner trying to push forward, and he is stopped cold in his tracks. Reaching around behind, that was 65, or was that 70? That was 75 again, with a great job in Caleb Hemmerspach.
Oh, the Eagles see what they're going to do here, huh? Going to punt or go for it?
Well, that's a great question right now. Let's see what they decide.
Looks like they're going to go. Kind of a gutty call.
It is. At midfield here.
Big one for the Eagles.
Unless you're just trying to draw them off sides, maybe.
We'll see if they go with that hard count. I formation again. Snap, good handoff, and boy, he's not going to make it. Nothing close there. That was a gang tackle, and that time it was number 65 leading the charge, and Lucas Reed. That was just a tough one right there. Now it's just field position. All of a sudden it's changed back over to Bangor.
Field possession and the momentum.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Yep.
Well, Cashton's got to come up here. Defense needs to step up and.
Yeah. And that's really the big one right there. You're right, Scott. They cannot get their daubers down on something like that. Michek will come up under center. He'll turn, hand off. It's going to be Horseman, and they'll push forward to close to the 50-yard line. He'll get to that spot. Nose of the ball at the 50. Bring up a second and a short 7, I think. You can see again that clock continuing to move, 5:22 and counting. Winter season coming up shortly. The girls start basketball practice next Monday. I would imagine gymnastics probably going on. And then in a couple of weeks it'll be boys basketball and wrestling.
Timeout for Bangor here.
Well, let's keep it right here and let's talk about what's going on here and what are you seeing right now, Scott, with the Cardinals and with that big stop defensively?
You know, they just got the momentum back now by stopping Cashton on that. I think the Bangor line is winning the battle of the lines, aren't they?
In the trenches.
In the trenches, yeah.
Yep. Defensively, they're winning it.
You know, and Bangor runs that 3-5, so there's 8 guys in the box, which does make it tougher to run against. But I guess we should talk about Wanning-Walk Center volleyball, huh?
There you go. Congratulations going out to the Wolves. They pick up a big come-from-behind semifinal win today. They were down 0-2 and then won 25-23, then 29-27.
Oh, wow.
And then 15-6 or something like that to pick up the win. Here's Horseman, boy, charging forward. He's got a big first down. That young man is a load and a half.
Yeah, even when you know he's getting it, he's going to be a tough one to bring down.
You called it at the beginning of the game, Nick, that he was going to be their.
He's the X factor tonight.
Yep.
Yeah. He's definitely showing that right now. So a new set of downs. Clock moving. And there's Horseman. Oh, we're going to get a flag
Looks
here.
like a hold.
That's going to be thrown at the 40-yard line. Yeah, a lot of times you're right. That's usually in that. That's what it's going to be, and they're going to mark this one off.
That might be our lucky break here, guys.
Could
Yeah,
be.
see what
You know,
happens here.
We've talked about it all year. It's hard to come over those 10-yard holding penalties.
Yep.
I just don't see Bangor going away from giving it to Horseman.
No,
I don't know why you would.
Unless the pass here.
Yep.
Ball back on the Cardinal 49-yard line. First and 19. Shotgun formation, rolling.
Quarterback keeper again.
Yeah, he's going to keep it himself, and he'll get across the 50 back into Eagle territory at about the 49, so a gain of a couple of yards for number 2 in Mishek.
I think this is the play where Bangor ends up trying to throw the ball.
Try and get a little space between them. Horseman has found the seam on that Cashton defense, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the clock is melting away.
Quick snap, a pitch here to the near side. Horseman, and nice job on the tackle.
Another flag.
Oh, boy.
Another
Holding Bangor.
Brett Hemmersbach came in on the tackle. Well, you got to push him back, don't you?
Yeah, I think you do.
Yeah. They're too explosive. And they got a weapon with a leg.
Yes.
Well, go back to the Wolves. This will be the Waniwak Center Wolves volleyball team. This is the third time, 3 times in a row they've been to the state tournament, and this time they're coming away with some sort of trophy. So congratulations to them, and you know, that just, we always said the City Bluffs had some pretty tough volleyball. That just proves it right there.
So was it the championship today, or is it
No.
just the semifinals?
That was a semi, yeah.
Okay.
Here's what the 3-minute mark. Mishak.
Oh, nice
Oh.
play by Klinkner.
Ethan Klinkner knives underneath, huh?
He came out of nowhere, guys. And upended Mishak. Clock now under 3 minutes. 3rd and 23 with the nose of the ball on the 45.
Big down here for the Eagles.
It is.
Man, you think it was kind of a bugaboo for them the last 2 weeks. Big third down plays, you know, teams would pull out some kind of special play, whether it was a screen or whatever.
Oh, we saw enough of those screens, didn't
Yep,
we?
Yeah.
Wow.
Up into Dairyland, they love their screens.
Oh, yeah. All right, 3rd and 23. Clock winding down. Be careful not to jump.
Yep.
And they did.
A 5-yard penalty.
That'll be a 3rd and 18 now.
Ball's at the 50.
Under 2 minutes now in quarter number 3. Shotgun formation. It's going to be Horseman with the carry, and he'll get gang tackled after a gain of about 4. Bring up that 4th down and
punting time.
Yeah.
punting time.
I'm really surprised that they didn't try to throw that pass.
Yep.
Or throw a pass. They had a lot of success passing in the regular season against us.
And in the first half.
And
here.
so far tonight, too.
Yeah.
So.
You know, you got the lead. There's 10-6. Their defense is playing great, and if you can pin the Eagles deep.
I guess so, right,
Isn't
Nick?
that kind of a recipe?
It is, yeah.
Their defense has been playing well. They got Crenshaw. He's a great punter.
Waiting for the snap. It's a good snap. High
Short.
kick. This might be a little shorter than usual, but it's going to get
Great
Bangor
roll.
bounce all the way down inside the 10, down to about the 7, maybe 8-yard line. Let's see where they spot it. Well, you were right on that one, Nick. Good kicker. Getting the spot here now for the Cardinals.
Well, I guess it's been everything it's advertised. Huh, fellas?
It is, right?
1st and 10 going the other way here.
Yeah, unfortunately, the kick wasn't deep enough where you could actually fair catch it. It was so short
Yeah.
that he almost had to stay away.
And then it takes a nice bounce.
Correct. Yep.
Hammersbach rolling out, now deciding to tuck it under, and he'll get a little bit of yardage here.
Good run.
They were at the 7, and they're going to spot it at about the 12. Very close anyway. So 2nd and 6 is the mark on the board. The clock will wind down here.
You know, and that's just it in a game like this. 4 yards, you got to be happy with it,
right?
Because it's going to have to be a. You're going to have to will yourself down the field.
Oh, absolutely. Here's the snap, the handoff. Oh boy, stopped at the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there for
Chase Horseman filled the hole.
Yeah, for Hammersbach. He is he's doing it not only on the offensive side, but really doing a number on the defensive side as well. There's the timeout, and looks like we can do the same. We'll get things coming right back with Nick and Scott here in quarter number 4 after this.
Yeah. All right, start of the 4th quarter here. Bangor's up 10-6. Cashton's got a 3rd and 5.
Pin deep. Looking for a play here. Brady Hammersbach rolling. Throws it away.
I don't know, did they have anybody open quick or?
Nope, didn't look like it. They had us covered deep.
So we got an injury on the field, yes. For Bangor.
Yeah, it just looks like a cramp once again, and so they'll get that worked out. But, you know, guys, you had that game at Bangor, and that was such a super game, and it came down to that last drive. We have the makings for it again, don't we?
We do. It is setting up for that.
That would be, wouldn't that be unique? But you need a good stop right here, right now.
Yeah, and you're giving up a lot of good field position.
You know, and isn't that the way these games have been trending, these last 5 games, where it comes down to last drive? I forget if it was 5 games ago or 4 games ago, didn't Bangor score right at the end to win?
Yeah, yes, it has. Against New Lisbon, they had to pull one out at the end with 45 seconds left, and I don't think they had too easy time with Walma Pepin. They seemed to handle them fairly good.
Yeah.
But I think even the Luther game, well, they've been kind of put through a ringer too.
Yes.
They know how to finish these tough games.
Well, both teams very seasoned, aren't they?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, plenty of playoff experience for both teams.
Well, let's take a look here as they're about ready to get things going again. Well, the Wisconsin High School Wrestling Coaches Association was having their banquet clinic, Hall of Fame banquet tonight, George Martin Hall of Fame. And down in the southwest part of the corner of the state, Dale Spees from Riverdale, been coaching wrestling for 45 years, going into the Hall of Fame tonight. So congratulations to him. I would imagine that looking at the clock, he's probably up at the podium talking right about now.
That's impressive, 45
I tell you,
years.
that is nuts, yeah.
Wow. He's almost coached as long as Scott is alive.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Blocked.
Oh, boy. Picking the ball up. '57 came up with it. Did he block it also?
I couldn't tell.
Or was it Luke? It might have been Lucas Reed, 65 on the block, and then Boris came up with the fumble recovery maybe, or the recovery on the block punt.
Well, Bangor in great field position now.
This would be huge for them.
So ball is where? On the 3-yard line. Eagles are going to have to dig deep now. Just a wildcat to Horseman.
Yeah, right to Horseman. Direct snap.
I think a face mask, too.
Yeah. You kind of see him spin a little bit on that one, couldn't you?
Yep. Somebody got a hand in there. I don't know how you're maybe gain. I don't know. They got the ball where at the inch yard line. I don't think they're going to gain a lot. But
no.
But it's regardless. It's still a face mask.
He just taking
Klickner.
it himself, isn't he?
Yeah.
Klickner with a stop again.
Boy, it'd be nice if we could escape out of here with just a field goal, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
But
still would make it a one possession.
I'm not betting any money on that.
Mishek back into the game now.
Yeah. Gigantic accomplishment at this point.
Yeah.
Wow.
3rd down and goal.
What? Probably the
Oh,
three.
now they call
wait,
it.
they call it a touchdown.
That has got to be the longest wait
Yeah.
for a score I've ever seen. My goodness.
Okay.
Well, the big thing here right now is Eagles have just got to regroup. Not let that bother them. There's a
Clock is not their friend now, but you
No.
still have time. That puts them up 11.
Yeah.
Regardless, it's still a 2-score game.
Well, let's keep it here once again as the teams will come out rather quickly for the kickoff here. But again, tell you what, guys, the game, it's the little things that right now have kept, I guess I'll say it this way, Bangor on top, especially with that special teams blocked punt.
Yeah, it is special teams tonight, ain't it?
It
Blocked
is.
punt.
Yeah.
I mean, the kicking game.
The kicking game, yes.
Yeah. And punting it deep, they had us pinned deep. So actually special teams.
Right, yes.
Like 3 big plays. Field goal, blocked punt, and a huge punt.
We have Brett Hemmersbach and Connor Butzler back to receive.
That took a weird bounce, didn't it?
Yeah. It hit the field and then it bounced sideways. At about the 4-yard line, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, for Cashton, you got to feel a little snake bit right now because their field position has not been the greatest, except for maybe the very first one.
Still going.
Wow.
I think that's probably the longest play for Cashton all night, isn't it? Yeah, it was nice.
Laid it right out there and let Klinkner do his thing.
Huge play for the Eagles to get them off the 15, now up to the 46.
Offside and defense already.
Lined up in the neutral zone.
Wow. about the length of the football. Bangor sure had the middle stacked up, didn't they?
Yeah, wait for that sneak. Trying to get back in this game, I should say.
Into that hole there, that spot.
Next pass in.
Oh boy. Horseman in there. 57 and Reed. He caught the seam again.
That's a big play there for Cashton. 3rd and 4 now.
Running down again.
Yeah, he's going to get in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Cashton!
Wow. What a pass by Brady Humberstone. So his brother Brett.
Terrific job on that catch and run, too. He had a bunch of Cardinals around him.
I don't know that it hurts them a whole lot. You know, I don't have a lot of confidence in our field goal ability, so I think would have to go for a touchdown anyways here. Yeah. Now the key is forcing Bangor to stop them, get a 3 and out, or maybe 1 first down and then a 3 and out. But
I think you got all your timeouts here, right?
yeah.
You have to pick a team.
Yeah. Right. Yep.
Time to kick the 2 again.
Yeah.
Well, and I think you're right too, Scott. I think the big thing is you really can't let them get, a second, maybe 1 set of first down, but not 2. They burn a lot of time off that one.
He's down at 25. So going to have to step up big here. Can't give up any couple more of them. They could eat up the clock, or else you have to start calling timeouts.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't want to have to burn them up too soon, but you might get forced into it.
You'd like to save them for when you get the ball back.
Defensively and off.
You know, when you said that in the first quarter, Nick, I was hoping you're going to be wrong, but
yep. Well, when you have
you're a wise man, Nick Butzler.
When you have one of your star players go down, you know somebody's got to step up.
Yes.
And he has tonight. 4th down. Timeout by the Eagles.
Well, they got to start doing that. You're right.
What do you do here if you're Bangor? Wow, that's a tough call.
It is, yeah. You know, you got a great punter. You could put Cashton back at inside the 10-yard line probably.
Or you can almost end the game.
Or you could almost end the game with a first down.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wouldn't want to be on either side.
No. That's why we're in the booth here, guys. Right, Ken? Right, Nick?
Yeah, absolutely. I agree.
And I could see it happening either way.
We can second-guess the coaches all night long, and we're always right. Or if we're wrong, it doesn't matter.
Or you give it to your best player out there tonight.
Yes.
Which is Horseman.
So it's either Horseman or that quarterback.
Yeah, they haven't
Keeper.
used it. They haven't used that
No,
for a
they
while.
haven't,
You're
have
right. Yep.
And if you're the Eagles, you almost got to sell out on defense all the way.
You do. Well, guys, here's probably the game. Bangor calls a timeout.
Yeah, they wanted to take a look at that defensive set by the Eagles, and they'll try it again. So we're not going anywhere. You know, and you got to like this because both teams, both coaches, you know, they know each other. They're probably friends in one way, and you know, but yet they're so competitive. They want to beat each other. And I know there's a ton of respect on each side, though. So
there is, and you know, so I was with Jared and Mike Brigham and these guys coaching when they first took over in 2015, and you know, Cashton was really struggling, and the Bangor coaches kept, you know, talking to us, just hang in there, guys. You'll get it turned around, and kind of gave Jared some advice on, you know, how to go from 0-9 to where they're at now. Here we go.
Oh, my
Got
goodness.
him.
Got into that zone, encroachment. Well,
I kind of wondering if they were even going to go for it.
You're right.
I mean, the way they're just going hard count.
well, now you got to kind of try and punch the ball out, don't you?
Yes, you do.
Got
Try to get that forced fumble.
2 timeouts left here. Right for the Eagles? I think they're still
I think you're right.
just 2 remaining.
There you can call one. Yeah, now it's how do you extend the game as much as possible here for the Eagles side. You know, and you get this one, if you can get another second and long here, you've really helped yourself out in that scenario. But you can't relax because Bangor they've proven tonight they can always, they've been able to bounce back on those 3rd and 4th downs.
Yes, exactly.
Winner of this game was to play Edgar and Boyceville, and Edgar was in front going into the half. 23-14, I believe.
There we go. 2nd down and 10. Just a keeper by Mishek again. Another timeout, maybe a gain of 2 or 3.
So that's Cashton's final timeout, right, guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
With how much time left?
3:34.
So it's going to bring up 3rd and long, 3rd and 8. I guess if you're Bangor, you try to do a hard count again, double go or something. I don't think if you're Bangor, I don't know that you're worried about if you backfires and you back up 5 yards.
Right.
And you're still punting.
Clock is still in your favor or your enemy in this.
I'd much rather have 3rd and 3 than.
Well, Cardinals come trotting out. They'll huddle up.
It's the keeper by Mishek again. The Eagles are probably trying to rip the ball out, but that's 4th down. See what they do, punt or go for it.
Well, they can run the clock down quite a little ways here.
Should be around, 2.5 minutes before they got to make a decision?
Yeah. I was trying to remember, was it 35 seconds or?
35.
It is 35,
That's
okay.
That's
what I thought, but.
In our old age, Ken, it's hard to remember.
It is, I tell you.
I was debating, too, is it 35 or 45?
Maybe it is 45.
I think yeah.
Maybe I'm thinking wrong. Well, we'll see. They called timeout with 2:46, so that would make it 35, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
There was 15.
Now you're asking us to do
we're doing math.
Besides, Nick. Jeez.
You're really extending things here, man.
You can tell Nick's in playoff mode.
Yeah, right.
The wheels are turning all night long.
I just can't see the program along with that old age.
Yeah, right.
I see you got your glasses on.
I got my
Scott.
reading glasses on, so I can see the camera.
I'm going to have to pull them out next year.
It's okay to join that club, Nick.
Yeah. No harm in that.
Well,
looks like they're punting. The Eagles are going to get one more shot at it.
So now we have Noah Hemmerspach, and on the near side is Connor Butzler.
Good snap, good punt. Looks like he's going to get a return. So the Eagles will have what? Still 80 85 yards to go.
Yeah.
And how many minutes?
2:36
Yeah.
with no timeouts.
So they got their work cut out for them here.
I think it's placed on the 15, right? Yep, all on the 15. I don't think can you run the ball, Scott, at all? I don't even know if you can. Or do you do it and you just hurry up and run the same plays? Edgar Ariola, and he's smart enough to get out of bounds around the 20. But you know, if you get first downs, the clock stops.
The clock stops.
Yeah.
And you just hurry up and get up to the line of scrimmage.
You know, and you said it, Nick. Smart play by Edgar there to get out of bounds.
So, but you know, it's only 5 yards. Bangor in a soft prevent, I think, is what you call it.
Yeah.
You know, if you pick up a first down on short yardage here, your clock will stop, and then you got to get set again.
Oh, nice catch.
Got a foot in bounds, I think. Had 1 foot in bounds.
Wow.
Ball into 45.
Well, Bangor.
They might not think it, but tell you what, he just let Connor run underneath it.
Nice pass by Brady Hemmerschlag. So 2:20 remaining, but the Eagles on Bangor 45. Now they feel like they got a little breathing room, huh?
Yeah.
So I think they ran that slant and goal, you know, and he got snuck by him. And
but I still think you got time to run the ball, Scott. There's 2:21 remaining. What do you think?
Yeah.
Back to pass, Brady.
That's all right.
There's going to be a penalty.
Uh-oh. Penalty on Cashton.
Going to be a
holding.
Oh, shoot. Didn't see that one coming.
10-yard penalty. Well, back on the 45-yard line of the Eagles. Shotgun formation for Brady Hemmerschlag here. Oh, had a receiver open. Nice pass. Put a little air on it. You never know.
That was Landon Phillips getting a hand on it just in the nick of time.
Jake Wall was the intended receiver. So again here, I think you still got to get a first down at some point.
Yeah.
Because it's, you don't want to turn it over on downs with time left.
Right. Yeah, you got the time. You can go for the first down set. At least if you can pick up a 10-yard.
Yep, and then get out of bounds or something like that. Receiver open, Brett Hemmerschlag, but just overthrown him. So now it's 3rd down and 20. Two minutes and 6 seconds remaining. So see if the Eagles going to have to try and get a first down here. Or a touchdown. Brady Hemmerschlag throwing it up. I think he's out of bounds, but it's tough to say from here. So 4th down and 20.
Well, the tough one here is, they're on the prevent defense, so. Would they expect the hook and ladder?
Yeah. I wonder if that's in the playbook.
Who was that? New Lisbon that always run that?
Yeah, I think it might have been.
And I think you take your shot deep and hopefully for a penalty or a touchdown. You never know.
Oh, tough
Incomplete.
play.
That should do it. No timeouts left. Bangor ball.
So I'm hearing from our neighbors up in the booth here to the radio station that Edgar's probably winning the game.
They won already, I think.
They won?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So Bangor's likely to
Face them now.
face
yeah.
them
Yep.
next week.
Number 2 seed, see if they can. Two number 2s going at it.
Yeah.
So 150. So, the Eagles, a bunch of seniors out there. Scott, we
Yep.
got Ethan Klinkner, Connor Butzler, Ben Grandel, Breton Brady, Hemmersbach, Hank Brigham, Ethan Harris, Gavin Anderson, Owen Needfelt. What a season for those boys. Braden Rader, conference championship under their belt.
Yes.
Accomplished a lot this year. 57 seconds remaining.
Yeah, not the way you want to walk off your home field. But what an exciting 4 years with this crew.
Won a lot of ball games.
They have. They've played a lot of games these last 3 years, haven't they?
Yep.
Very much.
They played like another whole season in the
Yes.
last 2 years. That should do it.
Well, congratulations, Bangor, for moving on.
They really did a nice job. They were able to answer back. Cashton took the their opening possession of the ball game and scored when they had their chance. But boy, Bangor, a lot of resilience. They came back and picked up a go-ahead score. We're leading 7-6, and never looked back after that. Well, Nick, you got Connor who's graduating, but you have Drew coming back. What do you think those two are going to be talking about?
God, I don't know. I think that's just some valuable experience on that sideline for all those underclassmen.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
I mean, they got a lot of extra playing time this year, and
Yep.
what can you say? It was a great season by the Cashton Eagles, and Jared Hemmersbach, he's done a great thing again this year, along with Mike Brigham,
Yeah,
Terry
Steve.
Milson, Steve Hunsicker, Spencer Ripley. What a job they've done
Yeah.
with this program, huh?
And the middle school coaches, Grant Radke, Noah Flock.
Yep.
Yeah, that's nice. They got that building up that program
Yeah.
that way.
And you see those middle school coaches, they're here.
Yeah.
Yep.
At the games too,
Yep.
and they're
Yep.
they're part of it.
Yeah.
I don't think the Cashton Eagle football is going away. That's all
No.
I can say for
Yeah.
now. They got a lot of kids there that are excited about it, and this is one of many, I think, against Bangor that we're going to be seeing.
Oh, yeah.
the
Yeah.
next few years.
Yep.
Yeah, great rivalry right
Yep.
now.
Congratulations, Bangor. Also,
Yes.
congratulations to Cashton on a great season.
Yes,
Yes,
I
very-
agree with you, Nick. Well said.
Scott, you take a look at the rivalry with these two and what they've done to put the Scenic Bluffs on the map when it comes to football. great job by these two teams.
Yeah, I mean, you look at it last year, had both teams won in the level 4, Cashton would have met Bangor at state, right?
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Yep.
for
one went south, one went north.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now this year we got put in the same, but
Yeah.
I don't know. It sounds like Edgar's the real deal from what I've been hearing from
Yeah.
guys. They got a stud running back. And,
Yep.
and they've always been in it too. So
Yep. I do believe that. What's his name? Stints?
Something like that.
Coach
yeah.
for Edgar. And I
Yes.
think he's been there for like 49 years.
Been a
is
long,
what I heard.
Yeah, long
are you
time.
Is that
are you
possible?
old? How old are you, Nick? Are you?
I was 2, I think.
Yeah.
so.
All right.
Oh,
That's
shoot.
crazy.
That is something else. So, well, my sincere thanks to you, Nick and Scott, for your great coverage throughout the ball games here this fall. It allowed me to go and follow the Viroqua Blackhawks and sometimes the Westby
Yes,
Norsemen, depending
yep.
on how things will go. But I appreciate so much being able to count on you two for the last few years. So thank you for doing all the games that you've been doing.
Ken,
Well, yeah.
Ken, thank you very much.
Yes, I
How
mean-
many viewers did we have tonight? You can thank Ken Manning for that.
Yes,
we're
right.
way over 900 viewers.
Wow.
Is that-
way
wow.
over? Yes.
Ken
And,
Manning.
I know
Thanks.
my parents had 6 or 8 people over.
Is that right?
So that's one
Yep.
view
One view. It was 6 people
Times
were there.
6.
times
Yeah,
6.
yeah.
Yeah.
In every household.
Yeah,
I think.
exactly. So
I am astounded by the number that I saw. I'm like, I don't even want to say anything on that.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So,
and you got to
But,
thanks for all the sponsors
oh yes,
that
yes.
made this possible all year.
Yeah. And a big shout out, of course, to the Cashton School District for footing the bill when it comes to being able to do this one. The ante is raised when it comes to playoff time, and the Cashton School District said, "We'll take care of this. We want to make sure that things are going to be on air live," and they wanted to use your voices, our voices, and that was just really cool for all that. Well, the season is done. The Cashton Eagles come away with, unfortunately, their first loss of the season. That stops them on level 3 here at the in the Cashton football field. But as Nick and Scott both said, they'll look to bounce back next year. For Nick Butzler and Scott Peterson, I'm Ken Manning. Western Wisconsin Video Productions. Congratulations once again, the Cardinals of Bangor. They move on, and the conference champs, the Cashton Eagles, see their season end right here. So long, everyone. We'll see you with the winter season coming up around the corner. Have a great weekend.